and Sophie Kelly.
We are indeed. Who is the current sabbatical officer for activities? And we've just heard the two candidates in this year's race. Sophie, you've been in the role for just over half a year now, I would say probably. How have you found it so far?
I think it's been a great experience, full of highs and lows. Some really kind of memorable moments, some more difficult moments, but it's something that I've really enjoyed the whole process of.
You talk about highs and lows. What do you think has been the best part so far?
The best part, I mean, I said this before earlier on air, and I'm going to say it again because it feels fitting because I'm on URY. I think student media and working with student media and my regular show on URY on Tuesday mornings between 10 and 11 a.m.
Oh, that's great. A little plug never goes amiss on URY. So you've been doing a show. Tell us, what is it you do on that show?
So every week I'm chatting to different societies, seeing what they've been up to, what kinds of things they've got planned, how people can get involved. And it's just a kind of great way to see what's going on in the student community that week and chatting to some like really different societies and more niche societies. So a couple of weeks ago, I spoke to Bridge Society. Now, I do not have a clue how to play bridge. I don't know how it works at all, but they explained it and it sounds really cool. And they do some really exciting things. And they're a newer society and they've got some different events planned for the rest of the year. So it's just great to kind of see what's going on.
In my opinion, bridge trumps all other card games. Thank you very much. Sorry. Right, back to the what you've been doing in USU then. Have you had any big wins this year that you're proud of?
Yeah, so I'm really proud of what we've done, Ari, kind of getting activity back post-COVID. I talked to our manifesto last year about organising and running exciting events, and we've had like the Returners Week, we've got a new on-campus club night which is Jukebox, we've got a brand new Societies club night at Flares, we've got a new night on a Thursday at Ziggy's, we've got the brand new like LGBTQ plus club night at Flares, we've had live music on campus like with Vanbrugh Jazz every Monday, we've had performances like Live and Loud for Rag Week, and more to be planned. So I think I'm really excited about that. You
said when you came into this time last year, you said you wanted to get rid of York's reputation as a boring uni. Have you done that?
I think it's on the way. It's going in that direction. I think I said at the same time last year that York would never be Manchester or Leeds or Newcastle, and we don't want it to be like that. York is its own unique city, but it is anything but boring.
Absolutely, you can say that again. You talk about, it sort of makes it sound like you think you've got unfinished business, which makes me wonder why you're not running again. Why have you taken the decision not to run again?
I think the role will need somebody with kind of fresh insight, new ideas, and I'll just be ready to move on to new opportunities and to do something different. I think this role, especially the activities officer role, could become quite repetitive to do it for 2 years.
Have you had enough?
I suppose that's the blunt way of saying it.
Okay, tell us, what are you planning on doing next then?
So I don't exactly have a concrete plan yet. I studied social policy for my degree. I was really, really passionate about that. And after I handed in my dissertation, I was a bit weird, to be honest, because I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe I've handed it in and I've finished it. I want this to kind of carry on and do more of it. I was really involved in student politics and like the Labour Club throughout my university experience. So I would very much like to go down the policy and the politics route.
Okay, back to your time in USU. Do you think the pandemic, you talk about coming out of it and you've had a lot of wins as a result of that. Do you think it's limited any of what you wanted to achieve?
In terms of the pandemic?
Well, yeah. Has COVID's sort of after effects, if we can call it that, had an impact on your plans?
Yeah, I think it has. I mean, we have seen a vast majority of a return to in-person activity, but there still have been some restrictions in the sense that some groups have probably been excluded because of that. So say some students who have still been shielding, or international students, and there's been this kind of dichotomy in a way, where some people have been fully able to immerse themselves into in-person activity and some people haven't, and I think they've felt a bit excluded there.
Okay, thank you, Sophie. I have to cut you off there. I just want to ask you, are you proud of the impact you've had on campus life this year?
Yeah, I am.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Sophie, thank you very much. It's over to the green room.